the whole country has against him. Um, First of all, I'm a man of truth. I'm of those who speak truth, and those who speak truth. Anybody that know who speak truth and know who will go out of their character, out of their way, to become naysayers and haters. We'll speak the truth and we'll be hated for it. Now I'm speaking upon Donald Trump, and I know, for example, I give you Paul, just slay them, and he was honored all through Rome until he had been seen, been talked to by God. God brought his presence towards him. Paul's life was changed forever. And what I'm saying in that example is Donald Trump is a man that stands against all of the crimes of humanity, all the things that people are speaking about all through YouTube. These people are bringing diseases. These people have brought crisis upon us. And this man has stood tall against an entire country and never bullshitted, not one time, about his truth and what he needed to say. People have shunned this man just from saying that he has grabbed a woman by his pussy. But look at the things that we listen to. Look at the music, the industry. But yet you can't take the words of a man and look at the political agenda that they have against him. Speaking on the political agenda, have you noticed that every celebrity, every politician that is on the New World Order side or whatsoever, whoever knows about these things, has stood against this man and called this man has brought hope. This man has brought peace. He has spoken his truth. He has acknowledged black people. He has acknowledged that he isn't racist. And yet you expose this man. They has exposed this man as being a racist. My father is a drunk. I'm just telling the truth. My father knows these things. And if he was on this video, he should say these things. But if my father's an alcoholic, does that mean I'm an alcoholic? Don't we be shaped and changed on our own form? Don't men shape their own destiny? The hearts of man, known by all. We are one mind. We are one kingdom under the heavens. Look at these things that these people are doing. Look at the things that we have heard rumors of: sex trafficking, Hollywood, molestation. We have seen more evidence of these crimes more than we've seen justice and righteousness through our entire land. This land has not changed this way until 2020. Between 2020 and 2019, from COVID to Kobe Bryant dying, to all these things taking place, to the election that was frauded, to the Capitol that was rioted. All these things took in place because one man stood against an entire country agenda. And this is taking place not too long ago, shortly ago. And I'm not one to go forth and speak on behalf of millions and billions of people who have no knowledge. Through the lack of knowledge, you shall perish. Man who don't even read, man who don't even know what is the intuition or the Constitution that they stand for, the things of history that has passed. Many men say that the Republicans have stood against us. The Republicans are not for the poor. Well, if the Republicans is not for the poor, then why did Abraham Lincoln was a Republican? Why did many presidents back in the day that was Republicans stood against an agenda, free slaves, stood for righteous causes, stood for better things? Now we have a vaccination. We have a COVID disease. Now we have monkeypox. All these things did not come from one man. It cannot. It's impossible. That's not truth. And anybody that said that's truth is a lie. That's an exaggeration. We've been deaf and blind in spirit for too long. They have put a camouflage over this country, a great deception. through great speeches, through those who honor, sending kids to honor what is not righteous, is not what's good. I speak on behalf of the truth. I speak on behalf of those who want order, who want peace, who want things to be right. And I'm speaking against the antichrist as well. Look at the things that they've done in the past. Look at the things that people have broadcasted all over YouTube, all over video, the chosen, what we're going through. These demonic things are not happening for no reason. We didn't wake up for no reason because of one man. Who is this? What the hell? They're gonna mess up my video. I'm good. I was wondering if I could get your number. Yeah, you can. Okay, it's like 312. You got a phone? I don't know. You got pen and paper? Let me see. Hold on, everybody. Hold on. Give me 1 second. Here you go. Just in case anything happens, you call this number and then I'll come over here like the police. Okay. What's your name? Body. Just put B on the paper. All right. Nobody has that? No, nobody has that. Okay. All right, thank you. I'm probably going to be gone for okay. I'll watch over it for you. I'm giving my stuff. All right. My stuff. So thank you. You're welcome. You have a blessing, okay? I need to. Yeah. All right. Yeah, I was speaking of the Antichrist, Hillary Clinton, all these people, Pelosi. Look what they speaking out on TV. Look at Joe Biden speaking on behalf of, if you ain't black, if you're not black, if you vote for Donald Trump. They coming out in the blue saying things that doesn't even go with the rights of the people. You know, this last election that just took place should have showed everybody that something is not entirely right with the stability of this country. Many countries already face these things. Many countries have in Africa, anywhere, already know that Obama is sick and sadistic, sending armies out, pillaging villages. You know, things that we don't even know of, but other people are speaking out through YouTube, crying out through these things. And yet we speaking about a man that gave us stimulus checks, that fed our country. Gas was pretty low. You know, it's evidence right there that's just showing you what is actually going on instead of looking at the news and looking at the things that they're saying. Because everybody out here, you know, you're in a relationship. You're in a bad relationship. A guy lies. A woman lies. Why don't you think that a whole country can lie to you? Why don't you think that? If they lied about history, if they lied about technology, if they lied about this world, you don't think they'll lie about one man changing the whole dynamic of a country? And that's what so-called just happened. Because he spoke truth. This man wasn't known as a racist until he stepped into office. This man was with Whoopi Goldberg. This man was with Mike Tyson. This man was with many blacks. Have many black friends. And now his house just got raided. Just got raided. Under investigation. No one knows why, because they don't want him in office anymore. They thought he was just going to stand tall and not move into the office. No, this man didn't do none of those things that they wanted him to do. And yet they still try to impeach him. And yet they couldn't, because the Lord God is not going to have it. This is his agenda. Can't nobody stop God and what he's going to do. Nobody's going to stop that. And I tell you right now, I'm going to tell you again, the Antichrist is Obama. You will see these things happen. You will see these things take place. And these things are coming in the very, very near future. We don't have long. I don't have long to keep making these videos. I don't have long to be speaking of a prophet and speaking truth. And anybody see these, you're going to be looking for me, and I'm going to be gone. Period. You're not even going to know me because I've been hidden. I've been hidden in plain sight. Just so you can know that you looked over the wrong thing. You paid attention to the news. You paid attention to documentaries of people who are exaggerated about history, people who have stolen from you. People are using demonic spells at concerts against you. People are worshiping the Baphomet. People who are so-called heroes, idols, those who speak truth, but yet has a hidden agenda and a secret behind the door, praising Satan, praising him for more rewards and glory. And yet, we still standing in this stand front of billions of people going to hell, billions of people being in tribulation, because that's what they want, to exaggerate, to manipulate them all into the biggest lie of human history. How can one person tell you what is truth when they're sitting at home doing nothing but smoking weed, doing nothing but drinking, doing nothing but partying, doing nothing but going to work 9 to 5? If the Lord didn't wake them up, then so be it. But hear the truths, because it's coming to pass and it's coming quickly. And ain't nothing going to stand in our way when we get there. Nothing is going to stand in the chosen way. I don't care who it is. Nothing is going to stand in our way. Many are called, few are chosen. This agenda that they placed against this man is failing. It's failing big time. And it's nothing that these people can do. Hillary Clinton made prisons for so-called black people, the blood of Israel. We are not African. I have posted many videos on Facebook about these. We are not African. Muhammad Ali walked into a restaurant. Know your history. Muhammad Ali walked into a restaurant long ago after he won his Olympic rewards. And the thing that he said, right? He said when he went into this restaurant, they let in the Africans. But when he came back, when he came to the register, the person, the owner of the restaurant, said, "Don't let them in because they're Negroes." What is the difference between the color of our skin? Nothing. But there's a difference in our history. There's no comparison to where we came from. See, the children of God will always be the most hated because we are the most beloved by the blessed God who is hated from this world. Those who sit in heavenly places but do dark things. All these things, I'm going to expose all these things. Donald Trump is nowhere near the antichrist. It's Barack Obama. He is already here. The antichrist is supposed to lose power, and he's supposed to come into power. He is the copycat of what God made to be. Donald Trump will lose power, and he will come back into power. And these things going to take place, whether people like it or not. This is the stronghold that they put on people, the news. The news have no regulation of the weather, anything. CERN, opening demonic realms. You think these people are playing? Look at your hospitals. If it weren't for him, all these little boys would have already chosen to be girls. You go into a hospital now, they are asking 7 to 4 years old, are you a girl or are you a boy? Asking a little girl, are you a girl or are you a boy? Because they want to be politically correct. This is changing into the New World Order right in front of our face. This is our last chance to get these things right. Barack Obama has already made it allowed for gay marriages. This is an act of Sodom and Gomorrah. Barack Obama has fulfilled all prophecies. And in the Bible, it spoke. Satan's going to fall like lightning from the sky. Those words in Hebrew mean Barack Obama. God will never lie to us. He will never give his wisdom and speak of exaggeration or lies. He leaves his truth with us, within us, in our intuition. Look how he fooled the public. Look how he amazes the public. And when all these things come crashing down, when all these diseases, monkeypox, who will be in fear? Those who do not know the Lord. So they will give in to this act. They will give in to this agenda. He will yell, peace, peace, peace. Wham! It's all over. Wham! Just like that. Wham! There's no coming back. Sending millions to hell. And like God said, hell will be filled up. And it will be the beginning of the last days. What good is going to come from man in those days? None. Many should turn on their brothers and sisters. Many will not know the way of the Spirit. Have you ever truly seen a man in desperation with no God? No, you haven't. The churches of men will fall. Remember these things I tell you. For the church is not built by brick. And when Jesus said he will build a new temple if you knock that temple down, he didn't mean destroying the bricks. He meant the body. Because that's where the Lord is. That's where the one mind and connection is. Everything in you is part of creation. You are a co-creator. They have hidden this knowledge from you. And great leaders who have pushed themselves aside on the agenda of following the world, such as men like Napoleon Hill, Bob Proctor, Earl Nightingale, know of the ancient ways, know of who we truly are, and left this knowledge, not just for wealth, but for health, not for those things, a labor that you love, building the life that you want. And I can tell Donald Trump stands for those things. Donald Trump knows of those things. He knows of the Lord. He has been praising the Lord over and over again. And you know who can do those things too? Satan. Satan knows the Bible better than anybody. If you look back, Barack Obama has already declared himself he is God. Those affirmations bring life. The word of God is life. It is existence. And man is giving up that life for this coin. You don't have this long. You don't have long. It's either you go head or you go down with that one, because there will be no tails. The head will become the tail. It's truly been said. This is our last and final stand on what's right and what's wrong. You know, we stand against an entire world agenda. And at least what we could do is see the truth and stop blinding ourselves of our own color, of our own dignity, because it's not about color. Now it's about the spirit. Many are gathering together in praise and in form to stop this unholy movement. I ask you to think about